Welcome back to Let's Play the new Legend of Zelda Mini 1. I am Nitro6003. Today we're going to take care of level 7. So we're going to start by going to the right. And here you have some Salphoses. And they do a heart of damage at this point. Now you're going to need to bomb up. Make sure you guys have enemy bait going into this place, because you're going to need it right away. So now we're going to continue to the right. Statue shooters and Garayas. And grab the key and go back. Go down. And now with the key, we can we can go back this way. Now be aware there's a lot of wall masters in this level. So you want to be aware of that. And you want to leave well, try to leave one enemy in this room. It doesn't always work. But you're going to want to go to the left first. And this is the first room with wall masters. And they shouldn't be that. These guys are not the ones you need to worry about. It's the next ones that you need to worry about. There's green ones, which are level color. And they are fast as anything. You're probably wondering to yourself, oh, are we going to get a new sword? Are we going to get a new item? What are we going to get to take care of all this stuff? And I can kind of take care of these guys from the door, which is nice. And yes, there are more wall masters in this place, and we're going to want to continue up. And yes, more wall masters in here. You take out the Garaya. Grab the fairy. Kill the wall master. Grab the compass. So like I said, you don't have to come this way particularly, because you don't necessarily need the compass if you don't want it, but I figure show you where it is, and if you guys decide to get it, that's entirely up to you. So now it's backtracking all the way back to the room with the locked door. And now we're going to go up. And lots of dark rooms in this place. And you're probably wondering if we're going to get a new sword or anything soon. There's some more money. Clock. And we're going to continue to the right. This level is pretty straightforward. There's really not a ton of things that you need to look for specifically, but it isn't a walk in the park either. And yes, you do have to come here because you have to get that key. And now we backtrack to the dark room. And bubbles will help prevent respawn. And now we're going to continue to the right. And more garayas and ropes. And we're going to continue to the right. Now, this room is an interesting one for a couple reasons. One, this is how you get where the magic container is hidden. Not in this room particularly, but in this direction. So before you get the key, you want to bomb up first. And here you have drunk bubbles. Let him come a little closer. Luckily for me, they spawned on one side. Now they can make you, what happens with them is they make you use a random item. And here you have garayas. And that is your 7th magic container. And all this before you even get to the map. So you have to do all this without the map. So that's why you may stumble around a little bit, but it shouldn't be that bad for you. So now we're going to go up. And here we have a Lanmola. And they do respawn, by the way. Clock would be fantastic. Oh, there's one. Speaking of which, free pass for this room. So if you've played his quest before, you'll know if you blow your whistle in this room, on those tiles rather, you'll get what you need. And now we're going to go to the left. Clock, good, good, good. And continue on to the left. Now, this room is also an interesting one. See if we can't get through this Stalfos room without any too bad of a damage. Good, good, good. Getting hearts. Now, if you can actually walk up here, and you want to stay as close to the blocks as possible, as you have, like I said, these green wall masters here, and I believe these are level 3 wall masters. And you're going to want to go to the left. Now, all that's in this room is money, so you don't actually have to come this way if you don't want. because these guys do a lot of damage. Thankfully, I have a potion somewhere. So you don't actually have to do this if you don't want, but it, you know, it's just for extra money. Now, obviously, you have to know there's something here too, so you can bomb this way. And here is a Patra. And you're gonna want to use your candle. Oh, clock, clock, clock. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And there's another key. So there's a lot of going through the same rooms more than once. A lot of wall masters, a lot of that kind of stuff. So now we're going to want to go up. And here you're going to have rope. 4s rather. Now remember, these guys do a lot of damage, so you want to be aware of that. They do 2 hearts. Thankfully he dropped a heart. So now we're going to want to continue to the right. And all that for another key. And then here you have a dig dodger. And of course, statue support too. I would highly recommend the wand. Because it takes them out in one shot. Ooh, fairy, fantastic. And we're going to continue on to the right. And another Patra. Let's see if I can get him to respawn in a better place for me. And I want to grab my candle. I don't want to accidentally go out of the room. And there's a free clock. Free pass for this room. Lots of hearts, lots of refills. And there's arrows, so we're going to continue going up. Now, I'll show you where the item is, don't worry. We haven't missed it yet. Oh, very nice. And yes, there is something in here. And also... Oh, that's not the right one. And there's another key. So, if you come into this room, now you want to do this first. You want to walk through this wall first. Come on. Because you want to grab the item out of this place. before you start dealing with Zols. Good, good, good. Walk through the wall. And you'll get a message ring. A large tree gives you access to big secrets. And we'll be getting to that later. Probably in the next part before we go into level 8. And here you have another brand of Stalfoses. And yes, they do a lot of damage. So if you can line them up, that's probably better for you. And I would highly recommend using your wand. And here you find the plasma candle. This is not the last candle upgrade. There is another one, but you have to make a very big choice. And I'll show you guys that probably in the next part. So now it's all a matter of backtracking here. And nothing should respawn in that short period of time. But now these guys you can only use the wand on. Oh, there's a clock. Free pass. It'd be kind of funny if the boss dropped as a first thing a heart. Now this room is, I believe this is the room with the wall masters. Yes, it is. So first things first, you want to first get rid of all these Stalfoses and ropes. Now, so this, different block to push than you normally are able to, and that is 100 rupee secret. And I am going to pick it up because I'm not coming back to this place. And we're not quite done yet. Because we still have to get the boss key. Oh, clock. Free pass for this room. And continue on to the left here. Almost maxed out on bombs, which is nice. So now there's only one thing left. Beating the boss, getting the Triforce, and getting the heck out of here. So now it's just a matter of backtracking our way back. And these guys should not respawn either. I might actually max out my wallet. Alright, so you're going to want to get your candle out here because you have another Patra. And it'd be kind of funny if he dropped a block, and there it is. And basically that's it. There's nothing he can do now. Get my heart container. The 7th piece of the Triforce. So 1 more magic container, 2 heart containers, 1 piece of the Triforce, and we are good to go. All right, well, let's, I do want to show off one other thing. Before we get into the next part. So, there's not much left, but first I want to show you guys a couple of things. And, oh, I do want to get a potion before I forget. For level 8. Start draining some of that hard-earned money that I got in that last level. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I remember when we first were in this part. Alright, so now you're going to open this thing, and here you have to choose. So this is the nuclear candle, and that's the red ring. I'm going to choose the red ring. You can choose the nuclear candle if you want. There's nothing wrong with it. But I want the red ring. I'd rather have the defense. And the plasma candle is pretty strong. Alright, so in the next part, we're gonna go into this area here, and we'll show you what else we can do. Join me next time as we continue on Let's Play the new Legend of Zelda Mini 1. I am Nitro6003. Have a fantastic day.